Go Country 105, this is Tim Hurley, and I am here with Miss Ashley McBryde. Good morning, Ashley.
Good morning, and happy record release day.
Oh, my God, it's a big one for you. Everybody has been bracing themselves for this one. You must be fired up.
Very. It's kind of a strange time and a strange way to put out a record because we can't be together physically to celebrate. But thanks to the wonder of streaming, and while you're in isolation, you have time to stream the record.
I think this is, as you say that, it's such a good time for music to be released because it's almost like channeling our childhood when you'd buy an album and you could listen to it from start to finish and get the whole story.
I agree. And this was, I found that out, Kelsey Ballerini put out a new record as well. And if I was touring right now and busy on the bus and having the daily schedule of touring, I wouldn't have had time to listen to it front to back the way an album is supposed to be listened to.
And so especially, I feel like your albums in particular really tell a story. Your songs all tell a story. I've enjoyed it. I've already listened. Don't tell. That's a spoiler alert. But it's fantastic, and I love the way you tell a story. So this one is definitely an album that you really want to sit down and embrace.
Yeah, and I mean, there's two ways to make an album. You can make basically just a collection of singles that are in particular order, or you can create an album which has a story arc and emotion to it, and that's what we did. And you're welcome to listen to it in any order you want, but front to back is the way we did it, meant for you to listen to it. And as weird as things are right now, like you said, it's a really good time to really dig in and listen to, like, really take a new record in.
We'll be talking with Ashley in just a few more minutes.
We have been playing One Night Standards like crazy. I absolutely love that song, and I saw you perform it when I was at CRS in Nashville just a couple of weeks ago, and you told such a funny story about the first time you played that song, which is admittedly a little risque for your mom.
Yeah, she said, that's a little uncomfortable.
I loved it.
Which, it kind of is, but sometimes honesty can be uncomfortable.
Well, the honesty in your music is obviously transcending. It's fantastic. So let's talk a little bit more about your album, which is called Never Will. It is out today. It's also the title track. It seems like it's almost part two of your huge hit, Girl Going Nowhere. Is that the case?
It wound up being that way. We didn't engineer the song to be a sequel to Girl Going Nowhere, but when we got done, we kind of looked at it and went, wow, that's just kind of the continuing story. The narrator in Girl Going Nowhere being, heart hurt that people had said that. And I was heart hurt for a long time, but very defiant as well. But that's kind of the sweeter side for Girl Going Nowhere. And then Never Will is kind of the fist in the air version of that.
It's the best. I think there's a line in there. We started a fire that you can't control.
Yeah, and when I think about people that all the naysayers, and all they really do is just light a fire under you to keep your drive and to really make you strive to show them and prove them wrong. And so, yeah, and it winds up becoming a fire that they can't control, which is the opposite of what they were trying to do to you. And I think it doesn't matter if you're in the music industry or whatever your profession is, there's somebody who kept trying to hold you back and try to keep you down on their level for some reason. So Never Will was our answer to that.
I love it. It's like an anthem. So are there any sleeper songs on the album that we absolutely have to check out right now?
I would say Sparrow. That song is so full of love. I loved every second of writing that song, and I love every second of performing that song. Very harmony-driven in the chorus, which is something that's very important to me. But it's about missing your loved ones. And right now, when we're all so separated from each other, I think it's a good song to take in.
Sounds great. And I see that you are doing some live shows. Are you going to keep that up for a little while on Facebook while you're obviously not touring on the road?
Yeah, I think we should. And like everybody is doing these live things, which is a lot of fun. And some of us, I did one with Brandy Clark one night on Instagram. But mine are in the middle of the day on Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays, which is kind of a nice break from your busy quarantine routine. Absolutely. It's fantastic. Well, I am a huge fan of yours. The album Never Will is out right now. Go out there and get it. Ashley, thank you so much for taking the time to call us in, and we'll look forward to seeing you on Facebook and listening to that album from front to back. Go Country 105. Go Country 105.